Alright, so we got some big news. We got two Erratas and we have the OCG Banlist, and these are crazy. So you can expect the first one to go straight into effect here in the TCG, which is going to ruin a couple of players' thoughts here. But the dragon has been destroyed. So Red Eye's Darkness Metal Dragon finally coming back. So his new effect, you can only special summon a card with this card's name once per turn by the first effect of this card, and you can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. So you can special summon this card from your hand by banishing one face-up dragon monster you control. Alright, pretty straightforward. During your main phase, you can special summon one dragon monster from your hand or graveyard, except for Red Eye's Darkness Metal Dragon. They've basically touched it to a once per turn clause on everything, and also new red on this bad boy, by the way. We knew that this was coming recently. We made a video talking about Erratas, and then this was the one that I called. Everybody was like, oh no, there's no way they'll ever bring back Maki. Bonus points to me. Alright? So, Maki the Destructor. So you can only use this card's name's effect once per turn. So if this card is sent from the monster zone to the graveyard, you can activate this effect. Once during this turn, you can activate a trap card from your hand. This basically, they've managed to balance out Maki the Destructor. Honestly, this is the way it should have been in the first place. Getting the ability to activate one trap card from your hand, especially when being sent from the monster zone to the graveyard. So you literally just summon this, make Almirage, and then you can activate a trap card from your hand once. Pretty straightforward. This is, like I said, this balances it out way fair, and we will probably see both of these effects take hold in the TCG, especially Darkness Metal. That's a big one here. So, on to the UCG Banlist. Alright. Now, this is crazy. So they actually finally banned Jin. Now, in the prediction video, I talked about the possibility of going after Herald of the Arclight, and a few players were like, no, you should definitely go after Jin. Well, I did not disagree with that. We saw that Jin was the biggest issue in our game. You know, globally floodgating your opponent out of the game, no go there, homie. Like, that's ridiculous. So that was ridiculous. They're finally taking care of LP there. Now, Dragon Link has been a massive problem in past formats, being able to just beam out a dragon. I don't think the TCG is going to do this because we checked Dragon Link in our previous list, and they're killing the World Chalice Ibmeister. This one, so this is the thing that makes our game different from theirs. When we checked our format, we saw that Ib was, honestly, being able to search do full combo was crazy. Now that we're going through the Master Rule revision, a couple things that you need to realize was, one, Jin becomes an even crazier card. Two, Ib just opens up the door to so many more combos. So we basically have to remove these combos through the Banlist revision. So all three of these no immediate hits on our format, I would think. Now, limited to one. Oh boy. ABC Dragon Buster back to one. Are we that afraid of ABC post Master Rule revision? Because that's what this feels like here. I'm actually very shocked about this. There should be no reason for this. Yes, I get that, like, dropping multiple Dragon Busters on the field can be a little bit crazy, but this is the preemptive approach that we're taking to check this. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Orcust cleanup of Galtea and Harp Horror to one. Once again, we're slapping this deck on the wrist, but honestly, Galtea should have been one a very long time ago, and Harp should probably have went with it. Very interesting to see that this is how they're choosing to hit the deck. TCG just straight outright banned Harp Horror, but okay, I get it. We still want the deck to be alive. Now, this one is interesting to me. We are actually limiting this guy way before release. You're going to get the chance to play the Turbo spam decks with one of these. Now, I could see the TCG following suit and with this limitation. This one's very interesting. But we will see in the long run, once again, how this one survives. Like I said, one big thing I wanted to look at with this list is how the OCG is valuing things pre-master roll, and especially for hitting this guy. Okay, Maki Oriya we know about because of the Errata cards, semi-fair now. Quick fix back to 1. Wow, they literally, we were talking about, we were, what, 1 revision away from giving this deck full power. The OCG saw that this thing was starting to be a threat again, checked it right back. If this is the only thing that this deck lost, alright. We have actually re-put, oh, that's nice. We have literally put the Carrier and the Magician back to 1 each. Yes, no more loopity-loop-loop. Alright, this is just collateral damage for the Master Roll revision. This is interesting. Dragoon of the Red, about time. This card is ridiculous, by the way. We have had so many problems in the OCG with this. Holy mother, this is such a good hit. Then we've got TG Hyper Librarian going back to 1. Or once again, we got to do those collateral hits here. Man. Trishula and Cyberstein back to 1. So Stein I get, like, this card should not be at more than 1, especially when I can find a way to spam out as... Just, okay, hear me out here. So you can do the whole loop with this, where you make it like you're unable to pay life points, and it's free. You can just spam out your whole field. And Trishula, once again, this is the same thing with the Hyper Librarian. We were talking about the potential hand loops for Synchro. OCG's like, nah, we're just taking care of this right away. Verdant Anaconda to 1. Wow. Well, if this is the case, TCG will probably do this eventually when we get Dragoon of the Red. That's interesting. Same thing with the Orthoscorpio. Totally awesome. And Linkross as collateral hits. Did Toad really need to go? Like, at most you can set up multiple negates with this, but this feels heavy. Linkross also getting the hit. I get it. Did builds ever really play more than 1? Like, honestly... Red MD for the Errata. Oh, well, rip instant fusion. Dun 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 dun. Well, TCG's probably going to follow suit on this one. This is a big one. Yikes. Well, I mean, we foresaw this light stage to 1. Yes. Finally. Their format's no better than ours. Man, this is just the one-ofs, the format. Brilliant Fusion to 1. Alright, Union Carrier to... Man, they do not want ABC to survive. Red Ice Fusion to 1. Alright. And Gateway back to 1. Oh, man. They literally, holy mother of one-ofs. Look at that. I'm literally going to have to make a more in-depth discussion on this. Like, yikes. The brutality. Alright, so we went to 2. Oh, it was nice knowing you, hero players. You had a format. Man, they just killed heroes again. Yes. Back to 2. Draconet to 2. Dangerous to 2. Alright, I mean, but Mally back to 2. Rip hero. Oh, the card that allows you to special summon if you have multiple names in the graveyard. Oh, this perpetrator. Alright, what went to 3 here? Asher Blossom finally went to 3 in the OCG. About time. Candina went to 3. I mean, sure. Baby Ceratosaurus went to 3. Unicorn went to 3. And Lady Debug went to 3. What is this list? Holy crap! First up, if you guys want a more in-depth discussion with this, please show me some love. Like this video. I will try to make that on Monday. There's a lot of things here. There's a lot to take in. Heroes just got and then we literally cleaned up a lot. Alright. The 2 Erratas being the biggest thing. Instant Fusion will probably follow suit here. And then just the straight cleanup on the Dragoon of the Red. Very interesting. A lot of things I didn't expect to happen. like this right away, but good choices, Konami. So what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And well, guys, I'm out. Peace. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.